Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that, today we are getting a message. The Guardian is here to help. So we're going to find out what that is. We are using the Goddess, Gods, and Guardian Oracle card deck here by Sophia Bashford. So let's go ahead and start with it. So Guardian, what is the message you have of help today for my fellow humans? That's too many. Guardian, what is the message you have for my fellow humans today for help? What do you have for a message today for help for my fellow humans? A message of help from the Guardians. A message of help from the Guardians. Oh, okay. So Thoth is coming through. We'll take it. Divine Masculine. Interesting. Look on the bottom. We have Isis with sacred contracts. Okay, so we'll see what this means. Okay, so Guardian, what is the sacred, what is the sacred message? What is the message of help for my fellow humans today? Guardian, what is the message of help for my fellow humans today? What would you like them to know? What is the message of help for my fellow humans today, Guardian? Okay, so we've got the 12th house Taurus and Pluto energy. Beginning to see things clearly here. There's definitely a transformation that's coming for you. But more than that, I feel like there's deep, intimate understanding of your emotions and what they mean, and why there's triggers, and why there's things that have maybe set you back, and why there are things that maybe have made you feel like you can't connect, and why there's feelings of like disconnect. That's really what this feels like. It feels like these feelings of disconnect that have been coming through that could side with feelings of being imprisoned, feelings of loss, grief, hidden enemies, fear, having nothing but solitude, no one being in your life, especially with the Divine Masculine coming through here. Secrets that are being kept from you, these subconscious thoughts that send us into a spiral or down the rabbit hole. This could have to do with addictions, healing, past lives, dreams. This is something that's really connecting with the way you feel about yourself. And transforming that. Realizing that you are a trustworthy person, and that you are patient, that you have a lot of tenacity and drive, and that you are a reliable individual. And building that security here, but seeing this clearly is going to help you really embrace this truth for yourself. And knowing that sometimes we have to go through very destructive things, right? Pluto can be a very destructive energy at times, and it can really tear down these things that come from deep within our emotional well-being, or the emotional well within us, and that subconscious that drives us to do things that we don't like, or that drives us to those patterns that have been taking over our lives for a while. And so this is like understanding that well clearly. And it's like when those emotions bubble up, I feel like you're learning to take action there. But it's really about seeing yourself as this person of who you truly are. I feel like for you, there's this energy where you may beat yourself up a lot. And yeah, we've got change with the Wheel of Fortune coming through right away. Okay, what else? Usually I shuffle these, but I guess that's not what they want today. So, okay, we've got harmony with the 10 of Cups, and we've got with the Ace of Swords, consciousness. Seeing things clearly. This is about you opening up to your intuition, opening up your heart, and letting change come through and totally alter the way things are. So your Guardian is trying to help you really connect with this internal wisdom. We have 10-10 here, which points towards being on your path of purpose. With the Ace of Swords, we have this consciousness. What was once subconscious was once subconscious is coming into the consciousness now. It's like whatever those drives, whatever those desires were, the things that were keeping you in repeat cycles, we're helping you to change that here. Like we've got the high priestess or the popess here with inner voice on the bottom, and I feel like this wants to be out. This is a very powerful message because it's like, it's understandable, right? And especially with sacred contracts, it's like maybe you've been dealing with a lot of people who just don't see you for who you are. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of people who don't want to take the time to learn about you. And that can be frustrating. And it's like, am I doing the right thing? You have third eye energy, third eye energy, third eye energy, and this wheel that's shifting that to understanding that sometimes people are for you and sometimes people aren't. And that's okay, because the people who aren't for you, the sooner we let those people go, then the sooner we can open up to the people who are for us and make space for those individuals to come in. There's absolutely something about dolphins here for you. We've got dolphins in this card and dolphins in this card. Okay, and dolphins in one of my animal decks, I have dolphins. One of it means happiness, and on the other one, it means this and that are also true. So it's kind of this energy where it's like, if you're seeking your happiness, you have to understand that both sides of the story are true. What another person experiences is their truth, but what you experience is also your truth, and being okay with that. Not trying to shift that, not trying to control that, not trying to make that work for you, rather finding the path that just is fluid for you and you can go with the flow. Let's actually see what that deck brings us, because I have it out today. All right, so Guardian, what is the message of help here? I feel like it's trusting your intuition is so important. We've got Turtle, slow and steady wins the race. Number 62, which is 8, right? 8 is all about clearing out the karmic cycles in our lives and letting go of the things that are toxic by nature. But it's also about embodying and embracing the new abundant cycle, saying, my soul tribe is finding me. The love of my life is finding me. The abundance I seek in life is finding me. Changing your consciousness. We have starfish spirit coming through here, open to the infinite possibility. I feel like you might find very healing energy if you were to approach bodies of water. So there's something here about being near the ocean that's very healing for you. We have spider spirit with make your dreams real. You're the only one that can do your dreams. No one else can do them, right? But it's just about really opening up to this transformation that's coming in. I feel like there's a subtle shift here that's actually going to change things for the better in a way that you didn't know was possible. And I feel like that's a really exciting aspect, but I do also feel like it brings with it some fears and some trepidations, because it's like, well, but it's unknown. What do I do with the unknown? But that's the beauty of it. The unknown is where magic happens. We have pure white dragon from Orion, transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let your wings of light grow and expand. Didn't I say that? Like, seeing yourself as this honest, reliable, loyal person will help you to let this wisdom shine. Like, you're not a terrible person, but I do feel like sometimes you really judge yourself harshly and think you're an awful person. And that comes from an old belief system that's trying to work its way into your consciousness right now, because your soul is really trying to help that. Your guardian Thoth is really trying to help that here. To purge this from your system. We have Lady Nadia and Prudence with true life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love you long for in the here and the now. So coming into this place of presence and letting that presence be what helps you let go of the past. Knowing there's power here, knowing there's strength here. Let's get an archetype out. Let's get 2 actually. I want to get 2 archetypes for you. Okay, on the bottom, we have Bully. Yep, this makes sense. Bully. Light attributes are highlights your tendencies to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And the shadow here conceals deep fears behind verbal and physical abuse. And that's what I was saying. I feel like sometimes you beat yourself up. Sometimes you feel like you're your biggest bully here. And that's because maybe you've been bullied in your life, or people haven't been kind to you, or people have been really judgmental of you. But it's like really slowly your guardian is helping you to eradicate this from your system so that you can move on in a healthy way. Like we got another dragon from a star system here. We have the white gold dragon from Lyra. Connects you to the highest Christ light, develops your causal chakra, bathe in the 9th dimensional Christ light. So you're coming up into a very high vibrational time by clearing this out of your consciousness. It's like you basically get to rewrite your story, right? It's like, of course, all those things happen to us. And of course, all those things have created the life and the person of who I am. But in being able to let go, you're able to rewrite what you're experiencing now. And that's where real power comes from. We have Venus and Diam Chenin. With the beauty of love lies in its wildness. Be daring and embark upon journeys with your dragon. So don't be afraid to do things outside of the ordinary here. We have Saboteur with the light attributes. Highlight your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. And the Shadow induces self-destructive behaviors or the desire to undermine others. So I do feel like this is highlighting that sometimes you are your own worst enemy. Sometimes you do bully yourself. Sometimes you're very unkind to yourself. And this is not for me to say like to make you beat yourself up again. It's just bringing that into the awareness here so that you can heal from it, so that you can cut the tie with that contract that's saying, oh my gosh, like I have to beat myself up. That's very South Node energy that you're trying to let go of here. Look, and we have exactly Child Eternal with the light attributes. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. And the Shadow is the inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. So this is just saying to reconnect with your inner child and remind your inner child that things are safe now. You're no longer in these situations where there's bullies. You're no longer in these situations where people are trying to sabotage you. And even if people are, you create the safety in your life. And that's the main thing to take from this. But let's go ahead and check out Thoth from the book and see what he has to say. He's very popular. He comes out a lot. I feel like when I use this deck, he comes out so much. So we have be a conduit for awakened masculine energy. Heal the father wound. Your purpose is to activate the divine masculine on earth. This mission will take you numerous life lessons and personal trials as you heal your own heart and awaken to your spiritual wisdom. You have the capacity to lead by example and become a noble teacher for others. When Thoth appears, it's a powerful message of healing. Exactly, through personal responsibility and stepping up to sacred duty. You're healing wounded masculine energy, which shows up frequently in men, but can be present in women or other gender identities. Example of wounded masculine energies are fears of being vulnerable, living only in your head, the inability to be present, numbing yourself with addictions, being ego-driven, controlling or dominating others, and emotional unavailability. A soul teacher is coming into your life, embodying divine masculine qualities, clear communication, self-inquiry, and understanding, connection to emotions, reverence for the awakened feminine, and responsibility for actions and connection to spirit. Well, it says, this card can point to healing the relationship with your father. This will help you claim your soul's purpose. You're trusted and appreciated. Your awakened masculine light is needed by the world. This is a message of love from your father. You can trust the man about whom you're inquiring. Join or lead a men's or male identifying spiritual group, and the invocation is, my life is guided by the eternal masculine. I commit to the path. This is a very powerful message. This is healing that toxic masculine has been running rampant in the world, and it comes from very old beliefs. And to heal it is like to eradicate a belief that has been rooted in our generations for a millennia. And that's not easy, right? That's a tree that's as big as life itself that we're trying to uproot and replant something that's healthier there. Right? And so that's something that's going to take time. And so I feel like Thoth is coming to remind you that it's okay. You don't have to be in a rush to do this. It's okay for you to take time to do this, but every time the bully in you comes out, really go in and say, it's okay for my inner child to be seen. It's okay for me to be seen. I'm really healing this disconnect that's within me at this time. Okay, so this is what I see here for you. If you felt like this was your message, leave the little turtle emoji down below and say, step by step, bit by bit, I heal the divine masculine within me so that I can encourage, inspire, and motivate my inner child to become its best self. And if this message resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. I want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together, and a special shout out to Thoth for bringing this message for you today. And until next time, stay human. Bye.